In this video, we are going to show you how to change the processor size of a Vagrant and virtual machine. So simple. Alright, and every Vagrant machine has something called a Vagrant file, which you can get from the Vagrant directory. So you can modify this either on the command line, or you can just locate it on your system. It should be in the Vagrant directory on your system. Sorry, this is directory Vagrant class. So this is a Vagrant my D drive. So you can open this with any text editor, probably maybe a code editor. So I have brackets. I'm using brackets. So now we want to change the processor size, probably reduce it or increase it to 3. So I think let me increase it to 3 and then I'll show you. Then we'll come back here and see. So if you want to increase the processor size, you can do it here under provider, under config.vm provider section. So, and you can put it anywhere around there, but the command is not here. You have to provide it, which is command is vb.cpus then you can provide the size. So we want the size to be 3. Fine, that's what we want. So I think I've forgotten something, guys. I can't remember if this should be in a quote or not, but I think it shouldn't be in a quote. I'm not so sure, guys. So let me just put it in a quote and see. Let's see. So now we have to save it. Then we have to reload this here. So we have Vagrant reload. Let's see. I'm not so sure about the quotes, but anyway, wow, it's working fine. Can you see? The processor has increased to 3, so it has to be in quotes. Good. So it's reloading. Now there's some changes. That's if I should sign in now, that sense that the processor has increased, which is not bad, depending on what you want to be doing with the virtual machine. This is necessary. Increasing the size of the RAM and the processor is necessary if you intend to be using the VM for something powerful. So, and all of this should be considered based on the RAM size of your physical machine. If you have a RAM size, a physical machine that is having the RAM of maybe 4 gig, it doesn't make sense to you giving a virtual machine 3 gig. You understand? So that's just it, because it will be slow. The system will be slow. Everything will be slow. So now in this system, I have around 16 gig RAM. That's why I can allocate 3 gig to something like this. So you shouldn't use more than 50% of your physical RAM. And imagine you having 4 or 5 virtual machines, which is something so easy to do on Vagrant. Having 5 virtual machine, and then each one is having like 2 gigabyte of RAM, or like processor, things like that. that will consume, like the system might not be able to read. So that's not recommended. So all of this should be considered based on your physical machine's resources. All right, with that out of the way, I believe you have been able to learn how to change the processor size of your virtual machine. So I will return this back to the normal sizes, then I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.